Good morning everyone, and welcome to our channel. So today we are in our vegetable garden harvesting the last of our cucumbers, and we decided to bring you along and demonstrate how we grow cucumbers from seed here at our homestead. Cucumbers are probably one of my favorite vegetables to have in our garden. With so many varieties to choose from and so many ways to enjoy eating them, cucumber is a crop I recommend everyone should have in their garden. On today's video, we will be focusing on a cucumber variety known as gherkin. So stick around and I hope you enjoy this video. So whether you're growing your cucumbers in seedling trays, in containers, or if you're directly sowing your seed in ground, you want to sow your seed about 1 inch deep to allow your seed to properly germinate. When germinating cucumber seeds, I find it extremely helpful to set the seed on the edge. If laid flat, moisture might sit on the top of the seed and might cause it to rot off and won't properly germinate. Once you've set your seed about 1 inch deep, you want to lightly cover them with your soil mix and gently add water. Cucumber seeds usually take about 8 to 10 days to germinate. Within the first 2 weeks, your seedlings will be ready to be transplanted to their final garden bed. When transplanting, I like to use the square foot method, spacing out my seedlings 12 inches apart, allowing them enough space to properly grow. One of the most important things you want to consider when growing cucumbers is your growing method. Whether you're going to let your cucumber plant grow wild and free on the ground, or if you will be using a trellis to support your plant. Personally, I recommend using a trellis. Not only does it save space and makes your garden look more organized, trellising your cucumber plants helps keep the fruit and the leaves off the ground, which will help protect from pest and disease. There are so many other benefits and reasons why I prefer trellising our cucumber plants. Better air circulation, improves plants' health, increases yield, easier to harvest, and can provide shade to neighboring plants. "30 days after being transplanted, your seedlings will begin to establish a better root system and will begin to develop flowers. At this point, I would recommend adding a medium layer of mulch to help retain moisture, help suppress weeds, and help keep the fruit off the dirt, which will prevent the fruit from rotting." Cucumbers thrive when the weather is hot and the water is plenty. Once started, cucumbers grow fast and don't demand a lot of care. Once your seedlings are about 6 to 8 inches tall, I would recommend to start trellising your vines. If you're using a string like I am, you can simply start by twisting the lower part of your vine and start wrapping your plant around your trellis upward. Remember to be gentle and cautious not to accidentally damage any fruit or vines from the plant. If you happen to accidentally damage your cucumber plant, don't worry. With enough time, a new shoot will begin to develop. "45 days after transplanting your seedlings, your fruit will begin to slowly develop. At this point, you can start harvesting your fruit. Now, you can harvest your cucumbers when they reach a desirable size, but the more you harvest your fruit, the more fruit your plant will produce. So I recommend harvesting your fruit as much as possible for a continuous harvest and to get the most from your crops. Smaller cucumbers are perfect for pickling in vinegar and also perfect for salads like these. Bigger cucumbers can also be sliced into a salad or can also be added fresh with a lemonade or eaten by itself. But remember to harvest as much as possible for a continuous harvest. As your plant continues to grow, remember to trellis your plant from the top by gently wrapping the vine upwards. "60 days after transplanting your seedlings, your plant will begin to take off, producing new shoots, more flowers, and lots of new fruit." Now, one thing I would recommend you not to do is to allow your cucumbers to grow too big. If you allow your fruit to grow too big, your plant will focus all of its energy on this one fruit and will try to reproduce seeds for next year and won't produce as much fruit as it's supposed to. So whenever you see your cucumbers are getting too big, harvest them to allow your plant to produce more fruit. It's a simple way of tricking your plant into producing more fruit for you. When harvesting your cucumbers, I always recommend using a sharp pair of scissors or garden shears to remove the fruit from the vine. Although you can snap them right off the vine with your bare hands without any problem, I still recommend using a pair of sharp scissors to avoid accidentally damaging your plant. As you can see, we harvest both big and small cucumbers. Some will be used for pickling, others for salads, and the skin or the peels of the cucumbers will go to our chickens and rabbit as a treat. With so many flowers being pollinated and new fruit developing on the vines for our next harvest, this is one of the reasons why I recommend this variety of cucumbers to everyone in their garden. 90 days after transplanting our seedlings, our cucumber plants are still growing strong. At this point, I would recommend watching out for pests and disease like cucumber beetles and powdery mildew. Cucumber beetles will begin to feed on the leaves of your cucumber plants until they are mature enough to breed. Once they have reproduced, they will lay their eggs, which will damage your plant and will eventually cause your plant to die. There are lots of ways to avoid pests and disease like these. For more information on how, check out our channel on how to make natural organic pesticide and fungicide to extend the life of your crops. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you found any information on this video useful, let me know in the comments, hit the like button or drop a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your gardening friends and subscribe for more related content like this.